Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, the home of the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And it's a bunch formation. Here's the toss play now, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tailback with another carry. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show it.
Touchdown, UNLV. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Schmidt. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception or maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw here. It's a wide receiver screen. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
He hands it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finding space at the 20. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far.
UNLV 24, Notre Dame 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Crosses the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Throws it to the right. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, UNLV. They could not stop it. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
UNLV 31, Notre Dame 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the second down play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Completion makes it second down. To throw, it's Schmidt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. It's been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Going for a big play downfield. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, Notre Dame, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Rebels. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Schmidt. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Grabbed by the receiver. And now the defense able to bring him down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Checks this down to the running back. Muscles past the defender. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, UNLV. This offense cannot be stopped.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Notre Dame, 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Handoff heading left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got room to run. Ah, here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver occurred perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Rebels offense back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking for a big play here. Catch is made down the middle. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. That's how you finish a play.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. He really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Notre Dame, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Stop short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Important 3rd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Schmidt. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Finds his target, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled there by the defense.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
Offense facing 4th down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's Schmidt. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he finds the running back in the flat. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance?
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
down.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Important 2nd down play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll give it to the back. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
Now, a 4th down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. It's a run. Running back's got it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The sure hands. It's Harris. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. Sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back. It's Schmidt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Now the timeout was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UNLV.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They'll tackle him at the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan. An
inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Good enough for a first down.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Out of bounds at the 41. And that's a first down for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but